All right. Hi everyone. I have no idea where Nick is at. It seems like he is missing in action, like I would have predicted him to be. So let's see. Let me. All right. Hi everyone. I have. Let me go ahead and mute that. Sorry about that. That was me in the background, but I have good news for all of you on this July 5th. We have a great musical guest coming up. And if you saw the social media earlier, our graphics department has the weekend off. The social media department has the weekend off. And we treat everyone who works at the show very, very well. And so maybe Nick thought that he had the night off too. But here is some good news though. I'm the you know what? Uh, I'm the house DJ for the evening. So here's a little bit of music to get us started with the show here. So there you go. And Nick, the show started without you, but
That's okay.
that's okay. So let's see. So Nick, are you enjoying the music here?
No, because I can't hear anything.
Wait, you can't hear anything.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
Not really.
Well, what your hearing must be bad.
Because the music is distorting everything.
Oh, okay. Here, is that any better, Nick?
Yes.
You have
Yes.
too many complaints.
I had to reset my wireless router. That's why I'm late.
You have too many complaints, is all I can say.
The struggle was real. What do you want me to tell you?
So, do you know who the artist is for this song here?
No.
Hey, do you want to give a guess?
No, I don't.
Well, that's the theme of the show, though. I said that there would be a surprise musical guest, and it's me. I'm the house DJ for the night. The struggle is real, isn't it?
That's a horrible surprise. This mystery guest was horrible.
What do you mean? Like here we have this one. This is one of my favorites here. Right, you might know it. So you want it so low that I don't think people can hear it now. You know this one, Nick?
No.
I mean, this is some great 4th of July weekend music, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying this. It's some bright upside music, right?
Sure.
You don't seem impressed.
I'm not.
Well, you know what? All I can say is this song right here. This one is all worth the wait, Nick.
So John, we could have had a guest today. Instead, we have this.
What do you mean this? I mean, I'm enjoying this. It's my DJ debut on the internet, Nick.
DJ Oaks.
Oh no, DJ Sean.
Well, why don't you change your conference call name to that?
Well, I don't think that there is time to do that in the middle of the show, but
There's always time.
hey, what can I say? There we go. So you have me for the whole show, Nick, with the house.
Oh boy.
music.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I mean this is great.
No.
Why are you not a fan of music?
I'm not a fan of this. You said we were going to have a mystery musical guest.
Well, there might be somebody joining me to pop along with these Kim Bops later on in the show. Nick.
I hope so, because well, first of all, you're the host, so you are not a guest. So that's a lie.
I mean, we can, do a little Kim bopping.
But John,
You see
it
what I
still
did there, Nick?
but it still goes against what you said in your promo for this.
Or some beeping bopping.
But you said you were going to have a mystery musical guest. You are not a mystery. nor are you a guest.
Well, I mean, but this is good for the debut of my new studio, isn't it? Like, yeah,
It's the same
show logo
room.
is on the TV.
It's the same room, just facing another way.
Yeah, but now I have the show logo on the TV. I mean, that's new.
Okay, I do like that touch. It's
Yeah,
a little
see?
bit. It's a little tough to see because of the glare, but I do like it.
Well, you know what? Your vision might be
I think the
getting
lights
bad,
in the
too.
room are too bright.
Well, here, Nick, if it helps you any, here, I can turn off all the lights. I don't think that helps.
No, it didn't. It's actually worse.
Well, I mean, like, that's why I was
Actually,
trying to tell you.
Actually, the screens with the show promo look the glare is worse, but the lighting on yourself I think looks better now.
Well, the struggle is real.
Yeah,
The struggle is quite real.
yeah.
Yep,
All right, can we
but-
cut the music and get to the opening credits?
I mean, I like these. I like these songs. I mean, I don't know why you have so many complaints.
Because it's too loud. I can't hear anything.
well, I mean, I can get you some Q-tips if that would help, Nick.
What are the Q-tips gonna do?
Well, I mean, you can like clean out whatever might be blocking your ears.
No,
from-
John, I can hear fine.
Oh,
The
well,
problem is
that's what you said.
you have something playing over the top that's creating the problem.
Well, all right. Well, I have news for you, Nick.
Okay.
Yep, it is. Well, I told everyone before you came on that everyone has a night off, so I don't know if our commercial break department came in for the
Oh.
night. Yeah, that's really bad.
So
Isn't
you're
it?
telling me I have to go this whole show without any breaks?
Well, I wouldn't say that necessarily, but I don't know if the people running the show tonight will get the commercial breaks in the correct order.
Who are those people?
Well, tonight it's me.
Oh, so you're saying you're a substitute for today?
Yeah, I'm a substitute.
So you normally have
Yeah, but
crew?
usually I know. There we go, Nick. It's
Yeah, but
usually.
I didn't see anything.
Oh no, the struggle is real. That's
Oh,
what I mean.
come on.
This is what I mean. Like
See,
the
this is
struggle
why you can't let
real.
people off.
Well, I
It
mean,
just
what
creates
can I
problems.
say? There's no problems here. You
I
kidding
see a
me?
lot.
The only real problem is that people haven't seen the commercial break yet.
Including me, and I need it.
The struggle is real. All right, roll the opening credits, Dennis.
Finally.
Welcome to Funniest Part of My Name, a podcast about math and Korean culture, with a side of humor. For information about our podcast, please visit www.johnoaks.com.
And now here are your hosts, 프로페서 승찬 and Nick. 하하하.
All right, Nick. So,
Yes.
did you know it was a pretty slow news week because of the holiday?
I imagine so.
So, like it is kind of controversial about whether or not July 5th is really a holiday.
It's not a
Because-
holiday. It's just the observed holiday.
Well, not even every government entity is observing it.
Like which ones are not?
Well, I know that in my city of Warren, the trash collection is a day behind this week because of the observed holiday today.
Wait, I thought you just said that not all government entities are practicing it. So
Well, that's my whole point, is that in one of the neighboring cities of Roseville, they declared on social media that today is not a holiday and that trash pickup will be on schedule this week.
okay. Well,
So,
fortunately, you
confusing
don't live
is-
there.
well, how confusing is that? Nick, like
I
that-
don't know. It's not.
Like one thing that you think you could rely on in America is everyone being on the same trash collection schedule, and you
But-
can't even rely on that.
But everyone's not on the same trash collection schedule. It could be a different day of the week, just normally.
Well, of course, but if some cities are behind a day because of a holiday and some aren't, then don't you think that that's a, a bit suspicious?
No, it's just what that individual city or town wants to do.
Unbelievable. I can't believe this.
Hey, look, your city observes it, so I think you should just make it a rested case.
Well, okay, but then did you know it's also National Apple Turnover Day?
No, but I would love one of those right now.
Well, you're not getting one, Nick.
Can I get one as a prize if I win trivia?
No, that's not the prize today. Well, actually, I do have a rotten apple I can make you one with. That I would I could do that for you, Nick. And
Oh, good.
today is also National Graham Cracker Day,
Oh, okay.
National Hawaii Day,
Okay.
National Bikini Day,
It seems
and
to make sense because it's Hawaii Day. All right.
National Workaholics Day.
And what a
Well,
despite the fact that a lot of people were off today.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can't.
Or maybe only the workaholics were working today. Oh, so maybe Roseville, they're workaholics.
Well, I can't actually say that. I mean, I don't know anything about those people.
I don't either. I'm just speculating.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, there are 5 signs to look for according to the ladders.com of how to tell if you or somebody else you know might be a workaholic.
Oh, okay.
So let's
review them.
Yeah. So what would be your first guess, Nick, of what one of these top 5 signs?
Is this trivia already?
Well, no, it's just I'm wondering if you might have a guess of what one of the top 5 signs of what a workaholic might look like.
Okay, so this is not the official trivia section,
Oh,
despite the fact that we're kind of doing trivia.
Well, no, this is
more like Family Feud. Yeah,
exactly. I like Family Feud.
Okay, so it's top 5, you said?
Yes, the top 5 answers.
Okay.
Yeah,
under sleep, like not sleeping enough because you're spending too much time working.
Oh no, that's did not make the top 5.
No, all right.
That wasn't even close.
Deteriorating health because of too much working.
Oh, that did not make the top 5. So close. Why is a break playing already? I told you that
we're at a break. Good. I kind of need. I
told you that the like I gave everyone the night off, Nick. So
I can definitely tell your normal staff is just.
Yeah, they really needed the break because they're not workaholics.
Oh, good. I think it's good that you're maintaining a healthy, balanced workplace.
Oh yeah. So do you have another guess, Nick?
Okay, I feel one of them has to be measured by how many hours one is working per week. So I'm gonna say more than 50 hours worked in a week.
Oh, so close. That did not make the top 5.
Okay, so what are these measurables?
The number 5 answer is they're unhappy.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes sense.
You seem a little surprised. Number 4.
I mean, because you could be working a normal workload and still be unhappy. So I suppose
what do you call normal?
40 to 45 hours.
Oh, well, you know what? Like, what can I say? Like, all right. So then, oh, wait a second. Nick, our surprise musical guest might be arriving soon.
Oh, finally. Because if it was going to be you, that's it. I'm logging off the rest of tonight. I'll see you next week.
What does that mean? You didn't even hear the top 5 yet.
All right.
Number 4 is they won't admit the problem.
Okay. That sounds like most people that have a problem. It's tough to admit it or to recognize.
Yeah, but and number 3, they have no social life.
Okay.
And number 2, work is their number 1 priority.
All right.
And number one of the top 5 signs to look for of how to identify a workaholic, Nick, we'll announce right after this break.
It's a little early for a break.
Thank you for listening to Funny is Part of My Name. We'll be back with more right after this break.
Well, you know what, Nick? You said it was too early for a break, but I think it was perfect timing.
Oh, okay. All right. So what's the final?
The number one answer is workaholics have anxiety.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Those are all things that tend to be associated with people who work too much.
Really?
Granted, there's other reasons that can generate those.
I'm not so sure.
I mean, there's a ton of things that could generate anxiety.
Unbelievable. I can't believe this. So,
Okay.
then I kind of do think that the National Graham Cracker Day is something of that should be a little bit more celebrated, Nick.
I agree with that. I do like graham crackers. I like graham cracker pie crust or pie crust, and I just eat graham crackers by themselves.
Well, I was thinking more of s'mores.
I'm not a s'mores fan because I don't like marshmallows all that much.
Well, I think that you probably are doing it wrong then.
Okay.
I mean, my favorite type of s'more is actually with a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Instead of the Hershey chocolate
Oh,
bar.
yeah.
That doesn't change the fact that there's still a marshmallow in there, and I don't really want it.
Yeah, but it does actually make it so that it kind of mixes in with the peanut butter a little bit.
Yeah, but I still don't want any marshmallow.
Well, then why don't you eat some of those, like what do you call them? You could put something inside of your s'mores instead of marshmallows.
Just eat the graham crackers by themselves. How about that?
Well, I think that's bad. That's a
Why?
bad idea.
What's wrong with that?
So
Why didn't you just get me a box of like Teddy Grahams?
Well,
You remember those?
yeah, but I think that let's see. I do know those, but I am going to tell you, Nick. Here are some. All right, here are some possible long-term side effects of eating graham crackers.
Okay.
Now, on the
Wait, does this imply eating a lot, like too many graham crackers, or just eating them?
well,
Maybe if you eat like 1 graham cracker every other day, I don't think that's going to have any negative effect
I don't know,
on you.
but the grade that graham crackers got on the scale of A+ to, let's see, F is a D+.
Scale of what is this scale measuring?
Well, the overall healthiness of graham crackers, Nick.
So what's included in this? The entire spectrum of food?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, they're not really that good for you. I mean, a little bit here and there I don't think is a problem, but
So the
it's
D+,
a staple of your diet, then
well, yeah, but the D+ says that graham crackers are harmful to your health, and although benefits may be associated, the bad most likely outweighs the good. In moderation, very important. So
I agree with that.
Some of the possible short-term side effects of graham crackers are an allergic reaction,
Okay, yeah. I mean, if you're gluten sensitive or something like that,
an
Makes sense.
insulin spike due to sugars,
or that,
and some of the possible long-term side effects are obesity and weight problems,
sure. I mean, if you're eating a lot of graham crackers,
high blood pressure, poor thyroid and poor and disrupted thyroid function.
I mean, there's a lot of food though that can cause these kind of issues with people. So
Well,
I mean-
reduced ability to absorb nutrients, high cholesterol, and diabetes, Nick.
I mean,
But
I feel you have to be eating a lot of graham crackers.
well, here's the good news. Here
Oh.
are the possible benefits of graham crackers. They're low in saturated fat, low in cholesterol, healthier than other sweets, and there is some dietary fiber in them.
Yeah, because it's made with whole wheat flour. That's what graham flour is.
Well, depending on what type you get.
Well, but that's what the basis of a graham cracker. It's graham flour is whole wheat flour. It's just another name
Well,
for it.
yeah, but it does say that graham crackers are now made with GMOs. So who knows?
Well, that's pretty much everything.
Yeah. So I mean, you never know these days, Nick.
No, I guess you don't.
Yeah, you really don't. So, that's my opinion on National Graham Cracker Day is
Okay.
that you should stay away from them because of all these negative side effects.
I mean, I think there's a middle ground between not eating any and eating them way too often.
Well, okay, let me get
You even
to
said like the balance and moderation thing yourself.
let me get to the numbers for you since
Oh,
this is a
boy.
math show, Nick.
Okay.
So one serving of graham crackers, which is typically 2 cracker sheets or around 28 grams,
Okay.
comes in at just under 120 calories.
All right.
Oh, wait. Here is our musical guest,
Finally.
Nick.
Finally.
The struggle is real.
Oh,
Nick.
come on.
What
This
do
is
you
not a
mean, come on?
musical
This
guest.
is a musical.
This
I
is
said
not a
surprise
musical guest.
guest.
I'm logging off the show.
What does that mean? Like you wanted a surprise mystery musical.
This is not a
guest?
musical guest though. Come on.
I beg to differ. Nick.
No. I'm logging off the show. Goodbye. Good night, everyone.
Well, like you don't like any of the music.
night,
You
okay.
have too many complaints and
God, I just got here.
yeah, I can't believe this, Nick. The struggle is real.
Yeah, it is, and I'm phasing myself out. See now,
Well,
I
now you get
stopped my video feed first, and then after that,
now
I'm
you-
just gonna
now you get
leave
some
him
of my-
altogether.
now you get some of my DJ music fitting.
No,
Yeah, I mean I'm enjoying this.
I'm done.
Why aren't you like showing the listeners like all of your moves? Like,
Because I'm not doing any.
well, I think that would be a very disappointment.
I can't hear anything you're saying, John, because your music is too loud.
I don't think that's true.
It is true. I can't hear anything.
Your hearing is bad.
I mean, I hear the music just fine.
This is quite unbelievable.
Well, I believe it because
And you didn't want to finish up the graham cracker trivia.
what graham cracker trivia?
Trivia.
What
Yeah.
graham cracker trivia?
Well,
You already finished that before the break.
Well, no, that was about workaholics.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So, all right, fine. Rest of the graham cracker trivia
Yeah, so
about why it's going to kill everybody.
Yeah, so today is going to be graham cracker trivia.
Great.
I mean, I'm enjoying this.
It's live, huh?
Yeah, don't you?
John, can you stop the music? I can't hear anybody.
What? Your hearing is bad. I mean,
No, that doesn't make any sense because I hear the music.
Well,
Oh,
Unbelievable.
finally. All right, I can hear myself think
I
now.
can't believe this. Allie, can you believe this? Like all the complaints, and you just got here.
Attitude. My gosh.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever, you two.
that was my thought too. What an attitude! I can't believe this.
Whatever.
The good news is that
There's good news.
yeah, that there's going to be some new music right now, Nick. Like I feel like I have maybe like upset you with my music choices so far,
Well,
Nick.
no, the music choices haven't upset me. The fact that you play it too loud and I can't hear you speak, that upset me. And I think the audience and I feel a little betrayed by your whole promotion of there being a mystery musical
Wow.
guest.
I think that I have the perfect guest tonight.
But that's, again, John, what you said, it was going to be a mystery musical guest. That I don't think this qualifies.
It was a mystery.
Yes, that part was right, but what about the rest of it?
Well, I mean, listen to this song and see if you agree after that, Nick. All right, how about this one?
John, you being the makeshift DJ for the show doesn't make the whole mystery musical guest part true. John, you are not a guest of the show.
Well, yeah, but now I went into the angry music of the evening.
Is that because I'm getting angry?
Well, I mean, so you admit it.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, here, this is actually a good song. It's called the Von Trapp Family Choir.
John, can we just get to the trivia?
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe this song will take us right into the break, Nick.
Another break already? We just had one.
Well, I mean, you have too many complaints.
Fine.
This is unbelievable.
Oh, wait. I do need to ask, what was this rude implication about me not being a musical guest?
Exactly, Nick.
Blame John for that. He's the one who set that up incorrectly.
So, Allie, this is something where I am sure that you will outdo Nick in this category and prove that you are a musical guest once and for all.
Okay.
So I'm going to play a song, and all you have to do is tell me the name and artist of the song, and that will prove it once and for all that you are a musical phenomenon.
John, just because somebody knows how to identify songs
really
doesn't
game.
that doesn't make someone a musical phenomenon or a mystery musical guest.
Well,
is this the trivia?
The
Is this
song
the trivia
is a mystery,
section?
and the song is a mystery, and there's music involved.
Is this the trivia though?
No, but this is just proof that Allie is a musical guest. All right, so here's the song.
I don't know.
Oh, well, you know.
Is it Mama by Emmett Chen?
Oh, it sure is.
Wait, what is it?
Very good. It's Mama by Emmett Finn. Isn't this pretty? This is a good beat, doesn't it, Nick?
It is. I still don't know how this proves your point.
All right, here, Allie, here. Try this one. I mean, this one is pretty easy too.
R2D2.
Oh yeah, that's correct, Allie. Nick, you don't look impressed.
Not.
Here, Nick. I want to. Why don't you try one, Nick? I think that you'll be able to get one.
Why are we doing this?
Well, why not? I mean, I said that there would be a 4th of July weekend celebration, and here we are. Like, what 4th of July celebration doesn't have music involved?
I guess I don't know.
Let's see, I wouldn't have expected you to know. Yep. But
Wait,
I
did the
think-
song even change?
Well, your hearing is so bad you didn't notice it change, Nick.
Fine, whatever.
But that's okay.
I don't even care anymore.
So,
Actually, I never cared in the first place.
You know what?
Well,
I did forget to ask, what is our prize tonight
oh,
when Nick loses?
yeah, well, the prize is, the prize is drink tickets with me and Nick at the 2022 conference in Denver. That's the prize for the rest of the year.
I love it.
And this week's
John, the
extra
show is
special
the show is
prize-
paying for it, right?
Well, yes, but if you lose, Nick, then you have to pay for your own drink.
I feel like I was going to end up paying for it regardless. So,
Well, I can't guarantee that one way or another.
oh, you
And-
can't.
And then also this week's special prize is that Nick will eat a rotten apple pie
Oh, this is a great prize.
Wait.
Yeah.
The prize for who?
for Ellie if you lose.
So, who's making the pie? You?
Well, yeah, with my rotten apple that I have in the kitchen.
So, what are you going to use for the rest of the pie? More rotten apples?
Well, yeah, why not?
So when I get salmonella from this, then
Well,
what?
I can't guarantee what type of food poisoning you'll get. It might be
Oh, good.
salmonella, it might be something else.
E. coli.
Yeah, E. coli, like what else is in apples?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Worms.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna get a tapeworm from this, John.
So, Nick, here is your first graham cracker trivia question. In what year were graham crackers created?
$18.25.
So close, 1829.
Are you serious? $18.29.
Yeah, but like I said, so close, but but this is like the Price is Right. You have to, make a guess without going over, and so
I did make a guess without going over.
Well, no, because
I said 1825. The answer was 1829.
1829.
I did not
and-
go over.
Yeah, but but you're giving the answer in 2021, so you're over 1829. So that's it. Yep. You
Whatever.
seem like you don't understand what's going on here. Nick.
No, I always understand what's going on here. This is such a rigged process.
Well, that's okay, Allie. So here is your first graham cracker trivia question. So, what was the first name of Graham, the person who invented graham crackers?
Oh,
The first name of the person who invented graham crackers. Graham
Yes.
was not the first name.
No, Graham was his last name. And, he has the same first name as Sylvester. What?
is what?
What, Nick?
The same first name as who?
Sylvester. Stallone. No, Sylvester. No, not Sylvester Stallone. So Sylvester Stallone, but his name was actually Sylvester Graham. So good enough, Allie. I'll take it.
Sylvester Graham.
Yeah.
Wow. How about that? Don't even need to guess in order to get it right.
It's sort of like
Just sit there silent.
Sylvester Stallone, Sylvester Graham. Like they're similar first names, right?
The same name. What?
So close. All right, Nick. All right.
Oh,
So-
wow. I have no idea what's going on right now.
Nick, Just
Yes.
like you have a fan club.
What is this fan club that you?
Sylvester Graham has a fan club.
Okay.
And what were the names of his followers? Oh, you seem like you're struggling.
Grammys.
What does that?
I don't
That's
know.
not even close.
Well,
I said that this was a music show, but I wasn't thinking you would bring up the Grammys.
well,
They were Grahamites.
oh,
Gramites.
Yeah, Grahamites. Isn't that interesting?
oh darn, John, I have another one wrong.
Well, I mean, that's okay.
Sure.
So,
fine. I feel okay.
yeah, I mean, what can I say?
You don't have
So-
to say anything. You've said enough.
So, Ellie, what popular treat involving marshmallows and chocolate are graham crackers sometimes used to make?
S'mores.
Oh, that's correct. Very good. Now that Nick, here's your question.
Can we just be done? I'm already down. What
It-
negative
In
1,300?
in what year were s'mores created? This is an easy one.
1937.
So close. 1927.
1927.
Yep.
Wait,
very
what year?
good.
1927.
Yep.
Oh,
Everyone knows that.
Yeah, you should know that, Nick. So, Allie, what
yeah. Shame on me for guessing a year during the Depression.
what group of famous scouts invented the s'mores in 1927?
Are you looking this up right now as
No,
we go?
how would I look this up? It was the Girl Scouts or the Boy Scouts, but I'm guessing it's
And
Girl
it was the Girl Scouts. Right, very good. Nick,
Yes.
I could not make this any easier for you. I'm trying to.
That's
but-
kind of scary that you couldn't make it any easier, but you can still make it harder.
Well, I
God.
don't think that these have been very hard at all.
For who?
For Allie, like Allie is on.
Yeah,
a streak.
right. I agree that you couldn't have made those questions any harder.
Yeah. So, Nick, you're from New York, so this will be an easy one for you. I can't make it any easier than this.
I
So-
doubt that.
At what restaurant in New York City they have a dish where they top French fries with graham crackers, marshmallow, and chocolate?
No restaurant ever, because that sounds nasty.
That's not the name of the restaurant, Nick. It's called Sticky's Finger Joint.
That's disgusting. That place should be burnt down.
Well, I mean, I think that it sounds delicious.
It does not at all.
Well, because you have too many complaints.
Chocolate and marshmallows on fries?
Yeah, why not? Ellie, doesn't that sound delicious?
No,
Of course.
no,
Where they
Yeah.
made it.
Yeah.
no one. Poll the audience if you want, John. No one's going to agree with that.
All right. So let's see. We have some people watching us live on the YouTube right now. So
And they definitely disagree with
well,
the
yeah.
fries
so
and
if
the
you want to
s'mores
put
concoction.
it in the chat right now, our live viewers, put it in the YouTube chat. If you agree with Nick or not, I'll
It
read
better
your
be no
comments
one.
right on air live right now.
It better be
So
no one.
right now
If
we
anyone who
have
puts that, you're not allowed to watch anymore.
Angela said, cheer up, Nick. And Jordan said, Nick, I told you it wasn't me. So,
Okay, at least he's right about something,
well, yeah, and I,
but it doesn't change the fact that you more or less betrayed the listeners, John.
I don't think anyone got betrayed.
Okay, well,
So if you want to heckle Nick in the live chat. There's still time, and I'll still read your comments live on air tonight.
Fine, whatever.
Oh, Katie said this sounds sick. Oh yeah, Katie, I agree with you. That's great. Like I would definitely eat that too. Exactly, Katie. I agree.
No,
with
I think
you.
that's in reference
That's
to the
sick.
fries with the chocolate and the s'mores
Yeah,
stuff.
sick
That
is
sounds
like
sick.
good, right? Like
No,
good.
no,
Like
I
that's
feel like
sick. Like
yeah, and then you eat it and you get
have you
sick.
never been to urbandictionary.com, Nick? That's how all the younger people than you say it these days. Like that's sick. That means good these days, Nick.
I don't think that's the right occasion.
Well, I think it, yeah. And then Jordan says the proposed food item sounds kind of disgusting. That's
Exactly.
disgusting. That's disgusting. Like that's how all the younger people say it. It's something they like these days, Nick. So just go on Urban Dictionary. That's disgusting. That's sick. Like you have to get with the times, Nick.
Or fine, whatever, but I'm still not going to eat s'mores fries.
Well, what can I say? I feel like you have too many complaints.
Between s'mores fries and rotten apple pie.
Rude.
Yeah. I mean, like, what can I say? Like, I feel like I would eat both of those items depending on, how much soju was involved.
Of course. How come you don't have any right now?
Well, I do. I have a peach soju.
Oh,
And I have my DMZ shot glass.
you should have a shot right now.
Well, I mean, do you really think that's a good idea? Like, what would
Yeah.
I be celebrating?
4th of July, 5th of July,
Well,
Graham Cracker
but
Day.
National Graham Cracker Day, and celebrating our special mystery musical guest
That's
in
not-
in all of Allie's wonderful talents. So, you know what, Nick, you're right. I'll toast to that. So, Allie, here's to you and all of your great singing.
Singing? There was no singing.
I heard it. Your hearing was just that bad, Nick.
Oh, well, the good news is, John, this is recorded, so I can play it back later and try to find where the singing was that I missed.
Well, maybe, or maybe, like I have to scrub that part from the recording for copyright reasons.
Okay, well, you go for it.
Yeah, but guess what, Nick? It's time for a short break.
Oh,
and
finally.
after that, it
God, I
is
need a
time
break.
for sudden death trivia.
Sudden. Why do we always do sudden death? Can you
well,
just give me the
why not?
loss?
Why not, Nick?
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, you really want to give up that easily?
Yeah, I do.
Well, that's
Just
okay.
want to stop the torture.
Well, you know what? It's not time yet. It's not ending yet.
Come on, stop the agony.
All right. Oh no.
Thank you for listening to Funny is Part of My Name. We'll be back with more right after this break.
The struggle has been real.
It still is real.
I'm telling you, folks.
What are you
like,
telling me?
Like Nick is off of his rocker tonight.
Off what?
All right.
I'm off of my rocker.
Well, yeah. Why not? I mean, isn't that what people say?
Yeah.
All
All right. Do the sudden death. Let's get this over.
So, all right. Here is a great. All right. The greatest sudden death
What?
musical game ever.
Oh, it's a musical game, so we're deviating from the graham cracker topic.
Well, I mean, it depends on like what you think is deviating from that theme. So now
All right.
here is the thing. I actually have a Graham musical themed trivia. So I went to I went to my Spotify account and I searched for artist named Graham. And
Oh, okay.
oh yeah. And so I have on my screen, and I'm only going to go by what I can see on my screen right now, the
All
top
right.
18 results. So, so you're going to go back and forth and name an artist on Spotify with Graham in their name. And Ellie, you get to go first.
On Spotify with the name Graham in the name.
Spotify.
Huh.
Well, I'll take it, Graham. That's it. Yeah, Graham was one of them. So, yep, very good, Ellie. All right, Nick. So now, what is your guess?
The only musical person with a Graham part of the name is Graham Parker.
Well, actually, you know what? Graham Parker did make the top 18 results. Very good, Nick. All right, Ellie, what are your
Wow.
what
Just
is your next?
Elated right now. I finally was able to get one right.
Lucas Graham.
Lucas Graham. Well, Lucas Graham was not in the top 18, but you get to go again.
I get to go again. Peter Graham.
Peter Graham. Let's see. Well, I have no idea where Peter Graham is here, but I'll take it. All right. So now, Nick, what is your next guess?
I feel like there's got to be some rapper whose name is Graham Cracker.
Well, actually, let me see if there actually is. There is actually well, believe it or not, there's actually an artist named Martha Graham Cracker. There's one named the Graham Crackers.
Wow.
Someone named Graham Crackers with a Z.
Oh,
Somebody
incredible.
named little like Lil, Little Graham Cracker, and Graham and the Crackers.
Popular name.
Well, what can I say, Nick?
Nothing.
Oh,
You've said
really
plenty.
like the Graham Crackers. But
Okay.
bad news, Nick, you still lost the sudden death trivia.
Of course I did.
So, Allie, congratulations on your
Another win.
your win this evening. It was a comeback win.
A comeback win?
Yeah.
When was I ever in the lead?
Well, before Allie came on the show, you had 30 some minutes to get points, and you neglected to do so.
But the trivia didn't start at that point.
Well, we could have started early, but you didn't ask. So you neglected.
All right.
to-
Yes. Silly me.
Yep. But here is a very interesting story. So I have two short news stories, since I told you, Nick, it was a short news week, right?
Yes, you did say
So,
that.
This is a very interesting story from Eugene, Oregon. Have you ever been there, Nick?
No.
Ellie, have you been there?
No.
Well, I wouldn't want to go there either. So, but just the name Eugene is a little bit offsetting to me.
Isn't that where
But-
the University of Oregon is?
Well, I think so. I mean, but that's beside the point. Nick.
Okay, go ahead.
So the headline coming from Eugene, Oregon is Positive Parenting Roots Problem Solving Math for Kids. So this article is about studies that suggest that early math skills are a better predictor of academic success early than reading skills. So what are your thoughts about that, Nick?
I was definitely better at math early on. Well, I'm still better at math now than I am at reading. So I guess that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Well, this wasn't meant to make you feel good about yourself. It's about the kids. It's about the kids, Nick.
Why?
In getting the kids the things that they need to be successful in their academic skills for their entire life. So Allie, what are your thoughts on this headline here?
I am very encouraged. And I think, John, you and I had a discussion a couple of weeks back about my son was in the process of IQ testing, and on his math, he scored at a 158. So I believe it. I want to believe it, because that means
and I still know that I actually have some things to send you still, but
good.
and I actually do, but I was in disaster mode around here for the last couple of weeks, but the good news is it's time for another toast. All right, very, very good. So Nick, you don't seem impressed.
By you taking a shot of soju?
Well, I mean, Nick,
Well, it's just pretty standard protocol.
I will say that
I'm so used to you drinking soju that I'm not fazed by it anymore.
that the good news, Nick, is that there is actually an assistant professor, or actually I don't want to get his title or the title wrong. So associate professor at the University of Oregon, who actually was quoted in this article. And the quote is, if they, meaning the kids, get off to a good start early in kindergarten, they're likely to be successful in later elementary grades. So I honestly, I'm torn here. You know why I'm torn here? Because as a college math professor who teaches a lot of students who come into college without knowing some of the skills that they supposedly took as classes in high school, I've found that one of the number one issues for these students is that they have trouble reading the math textbook sometimes. So this article is saying math, well, that kind of should come before reading, because if a student is successful at math, they'll be successful at other areas. But my thought is, how can you do math if you can't read? So
Okay.
Don't you have to have both?
Yeah, you have to have some level of skill in both in order to learn math.
So that's my thought about this. All right, Nick, I know that you like talking about Korea, and you know what? Oh, I'm not going to invite you, but Allie, I'm planning a trip to Korea soon. So if you want to join in with the group I'm trying to get together, you're more than welcome to come on the trip.
But I'm not invited.
Well, because you know what, Nick, you'll get there eventually.
Wow. Just throw me to the wolves.
Well, okay, Nick, if you would like to come, you're invited.
How soon is this happening?
Well, as soon as December, maybe.
Okay. But I'm not invited, so
Well,
I guess I won't go.
because here's why I actually am thinking about it more highly or more likely than ever now, is because I talked to my friend from Canada earlier in the holiday weekend, and my friend show up, and he was on the show a few months ago, and so he said to me that you can probably find fairly cheap flights to Korea if you're willing to, say, like, connect in Toronto, because Air Canada is still struggling to make up business from the pandemic. So once right, Canada gets to the 70% vaccination rate and people in Canada start flying again, Air Canada prices are going to go up again. But he said that this will be a good time to consider buying a flight on Air Canada to Korea while the prices are still low.
Okay.
Now, I checked, and for December last week, it was like $927, like at the beginning of last week.
Is that a direct flight from Toronto to Seoul?
Yes, including like going from Detroit to Toronto and Toronto to
Oh.
Seoul round trip.
Oh, so
like
technically a double international flight.
Yeah, so that's even better than having to like drive to Toronto and park your car there or whatever, you know. So that was $927 round trip in December.
Wow.
And by the end of the week, it was already closer to $1,300. So I think Shalub was spot on that the prices are going to start creeping up for Air Canada anytime. So compare that to Delta, and Delta was already back at their pre-pandemic pricing, about $2,300 for the premium select.
Wow.
So, you know, like, but then, you know, with Delta going from Detroit, you don't have to transfer anywhere. You just take your 12 to 14-hour flight, depending on the time of year, the time, you know, whether it's standard or daylight saving time, and whether North Korea is willing to let you fly over some of its airspace. Then, you know, like, you might be able to cut an hour off of the flight or two, because I've had a flight to Korea that was closer to 12 hours and one that was closer to like 14 and a half hours, you know. So like, it all depends on what North Korea is doing.
Okay.
So,
Makes sense.
but, you know, Uncle Kimmy to the north is
Uncle
apparently
Kimmy.
is apparently losing some weight, and people are worried about him. So, you know, like, who knows what might happen next, Nick?
Uncle Kimmy.
Well, I mean, what can I say, Nick?
Nothing. You've said enough. Said
I've
it.
said
Said it
enough.
all.
I've said it all.
Yeah, Uncle Kimmy.
Well, I mean, what can I say? So, Allie, this is a great story here. So,
It's not going to be better than Uncle Kimmy.
South Korean 20-mile solar bike highway generates electricity. Have you heard about this one?
No, but that sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
What can you explain it?
so South Korea has a bike highway running between two cities that stretches for 20 miles, shields cyclists from the sun, and generates power. Cyclists use subterranean tunnels to enter and exit the path, and they are protected from traffic on each side by barriers. And the solar panels on the bike highway produce more than enough electricity to power the lightning of the lightning. Must be a typo. It must be lighting of the highway and the electric vehicle charging stations. What are your thoughts about this one?
I wish we had something sustainable like that here.
It's
Yeah.
all underground, John.
Well, no, but there's subterranean tunnels to enter and exit the path.
Yeah, so it has to run underground.
No, because like you like you enter the like Oh, you misunderstand this.
I misunderstand
I
a
can't
lot
believe
on this
this.
show.
No, but they're not underground tunnels. They're like they're solar, like they're solar panel tunnels down the middle of a highway. So
Yeah, I
Oh.
get that part.
they're above ground.
I just don't understand the subterranean entry and exit points, though.
Well, you know what, Nick, you have to go there to understand.
Okay, all right, good. We'll go. We'll take a look.
Well, I'm not going. I'm not going to any. I'm not doing any biking in Korea. Are you kidding me?
No, John, we don't have to bike there. We can just like drive by it and take a look.
I'm not driving in Korea either. The traffic is awful there.
All right, we'll have somebody else drive, and you just be the passenger.
Okay, but it is from Daejeon to Sejong.
Okay.
So this is a pretty exciting. Yeah, I think that this is a pretty exciting article, and I'm actually thrilled to introduce the world to this concept here.
Good. Yeah. Hopefully it'll gain traction elsewhere.
Gain traction. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
You made a biking joke and it didn't get past me.
It wasn't supposed to get past you. I was hoping you would catch it.
Well, I think that you could have had a better biking joke than that.
Well, can that suffice as my joke for the week or the show or whatever?
No, are you kidding me?
What do you mean no?
Like, why would that suffice as your joke of the week?
Because,
Like, people deserve an extra joke because it's a holiday.
Oh God. All right, fine.
Allie, do you agree with that?
Absolutely.
All right, Nick. So after the break, you have to come up with 2 jokes.
No, I already made one. That's it. I have one ready.
Well, I
Not
think that
doubling it.
people deserve an extra
No,
one today
no.
for everything that they went through with all of this, like all of this bad struggle here, and all of your extra complaints, like more complaints than usual.
Didn't even think it was possible.
Yeah, I didn't
Whatever,
think
fine.
so either.
Whatever, you guys.
All right, the struggle is real, Nick. So right after this break, it's time for your holiday joke.
Thank you for listening to Funny is Part of My Name. We'll be back with more right after this break.
And I'll be back with some more soju right after this break here. The struggle is real. All right, I have the soju ready for your joke here, Nick.
Wow, look at that. He's just going to town.
Hmm.
Well, I will say,
It's fine, John. No, don't
Nick,
let me
that
stop
the
you.
struggle is real.
Yeah.
So
Always,
what is
never
your
fake.
Joke of the week, Nick.
All right. John, what do you call Piglet when he's covered in Winnie the Pooh's dinner?
Allie, do you have a clue what Nick is even talking about here?
No.
This isn't a vegetarian joke, is it, Nick?
It's not.
All right, if you're a vegetarian, I apologize in advance if Nick is going to offend you here. So, Nick, just tell everyone what the joke is.
When Piglet is covered in Winnie the Pooh's food, you call it honey baked ham.
Ugh. Horrible.
That's horrible. That's awful.
I'm a vegan and I'm offended.
Well,
Yeah,
I like honey baked ham,
I-
and
I-
I'm fine with it.
I don't. I mean, I like honey baked ham, but I think that Piglet deserves better than that. This is inhumane.
Hey, we all have to eat somehow.
Well, yeah, but I just
Well, you know what, John? You should have just had me stop with the traction joke with the bicycle path thing. All right, but
Also, listen, that was also a pretty violent attack on a children's character.
Yeah, Nick, this is unreasonable.
There could be some younger audience members listening to this, and
Oh yeah,
it shouldn't
now
be. It's
our-
11
now
o'clock
our-
at night.
Wait, our YouTube just called their, we got upgraded to a NC-17 rating from now on. What? This is unbelievable.
you're doing.
I can't
Oh,
believe
well.
this.
Oh, well.
What are we gonna? We're gonna end up like on like DVDs behind the 7-Eleven counter somewhere. This is
Actually, I don't hate the
outrageous.
idea of that.
I-
Can Korean 7-Elevens also?
I mean, like this is just outrageous.
Well,
The
be
struggle
all
has
right.
been real.
yeah. Well,
All right. Well, guess what, Nick? I'm going to take one last, 4th of July shot for everyone. So,
Oh, good.
Allie, here's a toast, and thank you for being our special mystery musical guest.
no, not really. But
Yep. What a time to be alive. See you
Yeah.
next week, everyone.
yeah.
You've been listening to Funny is Part of My Name. Please visit www.johnoaks.com for resources and recordings from past episodes.
The good
And
news
don't
is
forget to join us back here next Monday for an all-new
exactly.
episode.
Join us next week. But the good news is that next week our staff will be back.
Oh, thank goodness.